This episode we will be taking on the worst city in the world, White Sox, and as you can see here, the Blue Jays are 22-21, 7 games out of the American League East. The first game of this series we dominated, having a great game in it was Clay Buchholz. Let's see if we can go into the box score. Can we go to Buchholz went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run. He had a great game. Our bullpen kind of choked it in the end. But, yeah, you see Liberatore, he pitched 1/3 of an inning, gave up 3 runs. He sucked. But, overall, it was a pretty good game. Our offense really got going in that one. Hopefully we can continue it on here in this one, as we look to take Game 2 on the road in this 4-game set. So, they have a lot of interesting jerseys that I like. Actually, where were those? Yeah, we'll go with those. Yeah, we'll do that, except... Alright, there we go. Sorry about the rabbit in the background. Why not wear our home jerseys, but make them look like road jerseys? Steve Pearce, Brad Miller is not playing that position. What we'll do, we'll put Josh Donaldson at first for this game, and Vlad Jr. will play third. Alright. We have Ryan Barucki taking the mound for us in this one, taking on Carson Fulmer for the Sox. So it looks like we are able to gain a game on the teams in front of us in the division with a win here. Now we're only 6.5 out. We were 7 before this game started, so let's make it count. Kevin Pillar leads things off with a 1-1 count here in the top of the first. The 1-1 pitch from Fulmer is fouled off, and the count runs 1-2. 53 degrees here at first pitch in this terrible city. One of, like, not one of, the absolute worst place in the world. That's just my opinion. You might think other, but I strongly believe that. Here we go, 3-1 count. And, yeah, 3-1 count, Josh Donaldson up. He, kind of underperforming this year. I don't like having to say that about somebody who we gave so much up for. I mean, we're going to re-sign him this offseason for sure. But he really... Now, with that flyout, he's going to be hitting less than 241 on the season right now. I think he'll pick it up, but not yet, obviously. He had a pretty good game in that 10-run game we had just in the game right before this. How many times did I say game in that sentence? JT Realmuto went 0 for in it and gets out in his first at-bat here. Ryan Barucki saw his stats.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, and let's see if he can. Let's see if he can just. Ow. If he can have a solid game for us here. Go 4, 5, preferably 5, but go a good amount of innings and yeah, just have a good outing. That was just garbage. That should not have played. I still think I would have gotten into the outfield. That'll be a leadoff single. So there goes our no-hitter. Really kind of sucks we lost him. Had it going for a while. And he takes off. And that ball... Wow, what a play by Brandon Drury. That's a crazy play. He had to run over and cover because the runner was stealing. And then the ball was hit back that way. Perfectly placed hit. And good play by Brandon Drury to be able to get the out. And Jose Abreu. He's had a great season so far, and he continues it with that long ball. A 2-run shot for the Sox here in the first inning. his 15th home run of the season, and the White Sox lead it 2-0 in the first. Full count pitch from Barucki, and he gets the strikeout. Good at bat there for him as he bounces back from the strikeout pretty quickly. That brings up Wellington Castillo. What are you looking at, Seriously, get some eyes.
Good swing there, but this is
all right, now it's a 2-2 count. Should be the inning over, but whatever. And Castillo drives it right field. It is down off the wall. I'm not even worrying about it. Look at his speed.
Boy, D-roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat.
And, that ball was crushed. Barucki lucky that one stayed in the park. And that ball right field, Randall Grichuk. Good job of getting over to it. Not an easy play, but Jose Abreu takes that ball deep and gives the White Sox an early lead. 2-1 count. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up here. He has really struggled so far to start his MLB career. 196, 2 RBIs, no home runs, and yet he is still second in Rookie of the Year voting. And that ball, he got way under it. And the 3-1 count turns out to be nothing for Vladdy Jr. Alright, well, with one away, that brings up Juan Soto. He had a great game just a day before this, and see if he can keep it going here. The 1-1 pitch to Soto, driven well to center field, maybe got a bit under it, 2 away.
That they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much.
And that brings up Randall Grichuk. Here we go. 2 away, 1-1 count on Grichuk. And he hits it towards the left center field gap. And that right there, Luis Roberts is the leading, or Robert, him right there. You see him. He is the leading candidate for Rookie of the Year. I don't know why I said that. And Yonder Alonso, deep, right field, out of here. I said that because I was going to say that is your Rookie of the Year, first place Rookie of the Year, whatever. I didn't mean to call him an object, is what I meant. And that ball hit left center field, carrying a bit. Juan Soto on the way, and it'll be Kevin Pillar getting there.
And that's the first out of the inning.
And that brings up, let's see if we can make Robert have a bad game. So, Vladdy Jr. can maybe get up there closer towards the Rookie of the Year, but he's going to actually have to start playing baseball if he wants an opportunity to win Rookie of the Year. The 1-2 pitch, inside, count runs 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes.
And again, the 2-2 pitch, ground ball, Galvis, field, throw to Donaldson, and the inning's over. But Yonder Alonso packs one more on the board for the Sox. 3-0 White Sox, top of the third. Alright, here we go. That brings up Freddie Galvis, our 7-hitter.
It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he
curveball inside to him. He's only hitting 231 on the year. And they actually told me to bench him for our last game. I decided I wanted to play him. And yeah, he went like 1 for 4, 1 for 5, but he hit a 3-run home run. So he definitely helped out last game.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called.
Can't do much with that pitch. Carson Fulmer picks up his first strikeout. Perfectly placed pitch. I'm not even going to complain about that one. In the zone, paint in the corner, everything you want out of a pitch. That brings up Brandon Drury, 1-2 count as he fouls that one off. It seems like we go back and forth after every game, and Drury picks up the first hit of the day. All right, we're not going to be no hit. But it feels like every time we win, we lose. Like, we have been sitting right around 500 all season long. As that brings up Devin Travis, 1 out, 1 on, 1-1 count. The pitch from Fulmer is hit right center field. Gap it is off the glove. Travis continues his hot hitting this season. Like I've always said, I said this in almost every episode, he is not our 9-hole hitter, he is our second leadoff man. Now our actual leadoff man, though, Kevin Pillar up, and that's a blooper, falling down into right field. They get Devin Travis out at second because he wasn't sure if it was going to fall or not, and he had to hold up, but Brendan Drury does come around to scoring. Kind of confusing play there, but the Blue Jays get one on the board as Josh Donaldson steps up with 2 away. And fastball high inside, count runs 2-1.
And all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
And here we go, 2-1 pitch, check swing, the count runs 3-1 on the 2015 American League Most Valuable Player. 3-1 pitch from Fulmer, swung on and missed. Donaldson wanted all of that one. Instead, he swung very late and didn't even connect. The full count pitch to Donaldson is low, ball 4, and that will be 2 out and 2 on now for the Blue Jays. That brings up JT Realmuto, 0 for 1 in the game, but hitting .304 on the season. One of the big trades we made at the start of the season as the count now runs 1-2. And yeah, one of the people I'm definitely happy we got at the start of the season. Him and Donaldson coming over. Not really, those were the 2 biggest people we got, but oh, and Steve Pierce. As the count runs full now on Realmuto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck. Fulmer having a no-hitter coming into the inning, and ground ball. Donaldson, the slower man, shortstop there. Not sure exactly who that. Oh, that's Tim Beckham.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning.
That's great, Heidi. I was talking. Yeah, but Donaldson being the slower man, it was easier for him just to be able to go to second and get Josh Donaldson out, because I do think that JT Realmuto probably would have been able to beat out that throw at first. That ground ball was hitting a pretty good place.
Including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
As Juan Soto gets the fly ball there for out number 1. I think it's cool they added Heidi Watney to the game, but I don't need to see her 2 or 3 times every single game. That's just annoying. Like, that's not... it gets tedious. It's overused. And I like the addition, but... I'm not... I think that they could have done... I think they went a little overkill with it. Kevin Pillar there, and he catches the fly ball from Tuffin in the inning.
Leading off the inning,
2-2 count here in the top of the 4th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up. The 2-2 pitch from Fulmer. Fouled off. It's inevitable that eventually Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit his first career home run. It's a matter of when. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again. On the changeup, and he did a good job to get back on that one. All right, here we go. Again, the 2-2 from Fulmer. Ground ball to short. Beckham, the throw to first. Beats Guerrero by a step, but that's out number 1. Juan Soto steps in here. There's a 1 out and nobody on base. The 1-1 pitch to him is outside, and it'll be a 2-1 count. Soto, one of the other big trades we made, but we didn't make it at the start of the season. We traded the 3rd-ranked prospect Bo Bichette to the Washington Nationals, and I think Juan Soto honestly is going to be better than Bo Bichette will. And a good check swing there from Soto. Count runs full. Yeah, I'm happy with the acquisition of Juan Soto. He's hitting over 340 this season. Like, he's doing so well, and I see no reason that I should regret that trade I made. I think it's definitely the better trade. I think he's definitely the better player of the two. Now with 2 away and nobody on, Randall Grichuk up, watches that changeup low in the dirt. The Blue Jays actually, it was either yesterday or the day before, but they extended Randall Grichuk for like another 5 years, I want to say. Oh I'm pretty sure it was like a 5-year, some $1 million. Oh my God! Carson Fulmer has a wicked breaking ball. What the heck? But yeah, I think the Blue Jays were smart to extend Randall Grichuk. He's definitely a good player, and I think he'll definitely be solid for the Blue Jays and the Toronto fan base. I feel like he'll become a fan favorite, kind of like Josh Donaldson did. I'm not saying Grichuk's going to win an MVP like Josh Donaldson did, but I feel like they got him when? Last year or the year before? I'm not sure, but I feel like I know that like people in Toronto like him already, but I feel like they're really he's really gonna make a splash, and he's gonna become a like I said, a fan favorite.
Now batting.
As Ryan Barucki having a pretty good outing after a little bit of a struggle early on. He's really been able to bounce back last inning, and this inning he hasn't been too bad yet. We'll knock on some wood right here. And yeah, Kevin Pillar there, inning over. So, yeah, Ryan Barucki, he's doing a lot better, really, than I thought he would. I didn't know he was in our rotation for a while, so for not knowing he was in the lineup, he's not doing too bad, actually. I really wish Heidi Watney would not be talking over me right now, but whatever, right? Game has a mind of its own. Alright, here we go. Top of the 5th. Freddie Galvis leading off for Toronto. And he gets under that one. Fly ball, center field. 1 away. Alright, Carson Fulmer. 59 pitches here with Brandon Drury coming up. He's 1 for 1 in the game. 3-1 pitch to Drury is outside for ball 4. So Brandon Drury is still 1 for 1 in the game with a base hit and a walk, having a pretty good day, and I'll take it from him. That brings up Devin Travis 1 for 1 in the game. He watches that curveball. That was a terrible pitch. 2-1. He has a great curveball though. Carson Fulmer. I really kind of underestimated him. Hit well by Travis. Left center field. It is down. No! It bounces over the wall for a ground rule double. Drury has to stop at third. That would have been an RBI triple, I think, for Devin Travis, if that one didn't skip over the wall. Man, the White Sox caught a break there. Now a 1-2 count. Kevin Pillar up. And he gets blown by the fastball, 2 away. And we might not end up scoring if Josh Donaldson can't come through for us here. We might not be able to score if because of that ground rule double, which would really suck. 2-1 count now on Donaldson, though. Let's see if he can come through for us. And he got under it. Left field. The White Sox escape a jam. Wow, talk about a bad hop. Oh, they caught a break. That ball now fouled off by Yoan Moncada. And the 1-2 pitch popped up. Think about if the Red Sox still had Moncada, because he was like the key The White Sox, don't get me wrong, Moncada's not a bad player, but the White Sox thought he was going to be the next big thing, and so they were willing to give up Chris Sale for him, and yeah, they didn't want to give Chris Sale the payday that Chris Sale got, because, I mean, yeah, Chris Sale deserves it, but I don't think, I think it would have been a very much a different story last year, maybe not even a Red Sox World Series without Chris Sale's presence. Because then, I mean, yeah, Mookie Betts could still have his Mookie Betts type season and stuff, where he wins the MVP, but it wouldn't be the same because, I mean, all the games Sale won are influenced, which was even some in the postseason. As Real Muto guns down him. No, that's a bad call. But, I mean, that's a bunch of losses more. That might mean that the Yankees win more games, because I know Sale went over 8 games. And the Red Sox only won 8 games more than the Yankees did. So those 8 games to put the Yankees ahead of the Red Sox give the Yankees home field advantage, and they might win that division series instead of the Red Sox. They might win the World Series instead of the Red Sox. As I say that, to lead off the top of the 6th inning, JT Realmuto mashes his 6th home run of the season, 409 feet. Carson Fulmer's not pleased about it, but he can't really do much about it. That ball. Oh, wow, okay. Realmuto grooved that one, and that'll be an end of Carson Fulmer's day, as Juan Minaya will take the mound here with a 3-1 count on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the top of the 6th. So Fulmer, did he go? No, that'll be a walk. So Fulmer, he goes 5 innings, allowing 4 hits on 2 runs, and pretty good game, I'd say, from Carson Fulmer. Not bad at all. Definitely better than their pitching staff and Lucas Giolito did, who was their starter yesterday. I mean, we don't have a 10 spot on the board, so I mean, it's only the 6th inning, but I also don't see us getting a 10 spot at all in this game. That's 1 away. Now a 2-2 count, Randall Grichuk up.
He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Alright, here we go. 2-2. The pitch from Minaya. No way he went, not even close. So, play like that like last episode, and they said Steve Pearce went around, and I was so mad about it. Because it was a terrible call. 3-2 pitch to Grichuk. And he got under it.
Roberts on the move.
And they are 2 away.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Alright, well, that brings up Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 2 in the game, but maybe if he can slap something into the gap, Guerrero can come home and score.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch, fastball low and away. It'll be a 2-1 count now on Freddie Galvis. Minaya coming in after that home run from JT Realmuto. He hasn't done too bad. I mean, he walked a batter, but other than that... Oh, the ball! The ball didn't get picked up at second base. And that'll be an E4, a huge break for the Blue Jays. 3-1 count now. Brandon Drury up with the tying run now in scoring position because of that error. The 1-1 pitch from Juan Minaya. It'll be 2-1. Even if Drury can walk, that brings up arguably our best hitter in Devin Travis. And a shot to third, innings over. But JT Realmuto gets us closer as we tack one more on, and it's a 1-run game. Jose Abreu steps in here, as he is responsible for 2 of the 3 runs that the Sox have on the board. And that's a ground ball fielded by Drury, and he steps on the base himself for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
One out for Chicago here in the
Daniel Palka up now. 1-2 pitch from. No way! It's short hopped right before Grichuk's glove. And a good effort from Randall Grichuk. Strike 3, looking down goes whoever he is. And now 1 on, 2 away. Tim and yes, Tim Anderson. Did I say Tim? I think I said Tim Beckham earlier. It's Tim Anderson. 2-2 pitch and fouled off. Polka on first. The 2-2 pitch called by Real Muto. Left field, it is down. And will they send the runner home? They will not. There are 2 out and 2 in scoring position. Will the White Sox be able to tag a few more on? It's down to Yonder Alonso, but you can't doubt him. He went deep earlier. For the second strike. Was that a slider? 2-1 pitch now from Barucki. Popped up into foul territory. Can he get out of it? Barucki hangs the slider, and for the second time this game, Yonder Alonso strikes, sending that ball way out of here. And it's a 6-2 lead for the White Sox. As Drury gets the ground out to end the inning. But as Barucki almost got out of the inning, he gave up that monster slam to Yonder Alonso. And 2 for 2 in the game. Devin Travis up, top of the 7th with the Blue Jays. They need to start doing something soon if they want any chance at coming back in this one. 1-2 count now on Devin Travis, who really got kind of cheated out of some RBIs. Oh my! Ooh, I have not seen the ball today. He got cheated out of an RBI in his last at-bat with that bounce, but whatever. 0 for 3 in the game is Kevin Pillar. 2-1 count. Let's see if he can get his first hit of the game. That's high in the air to right center field, carrying a little bit onto the warning track even, but it is caught for out number 2. That brings up Josh Donaldson with a full count.
Josh Donaldson, no hits to this point.
He is 0 for 2 in the game, but he did, I believe, walk? I don't know, but he gets a hot shot into right center field. 1 for 3 in the game, and, well, at least he's able to extend the inning as they were playing a shift, and he made him pay for that. Now a full count on JT Real Muto. He homered in his last at-bat. The 3-2 pitch to him is outside, barely missing, and that will, what am I going to say? That will put 2 on and 2 out for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-1 pitch to him. Foul ball. Man, I really want it. Even if it's just a base hit, even as bad as I want his first career home run, let's just get a base hit. Drive him 1.
All game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good
Why can the White Sox throw pitches like that when no other team can, and the White Sox suck? What are these curveballs? Wow, okay, a great pitch from Juan Minaya to end the inning. That was crazy.
He said they're facing pitching that's throwing
that was
strikes, and that has
filthy pitch.
From behind in the count more than they would like.
0 for 2 in the game is Robert.
6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So
And
that's pretty strong evidence that
no, we need to get somebody warming up. Barucki kind of sucks. He has 93 pitches. 1-2 pitch to Robert. Galvis Fields, he won't get there in time. Yep, I knew that. Alright. I didn't mean that the batter wouldn't get there in time. I would like to say I meant the throw would not get there in time. I knew that. But that's a ground ball, Leori Garcia. And that'll be a 5-4-3 double play.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Carlos Sanchez, I think he said. Yeah, Carlos Sanchez up, 1-2 count. And right center field, shallow. Pilar there. And Baruchi's through 7, despite it being a terrible 7. He has made it through 7.
number 41.
Top of the 8th, down by 4. Juan Soto leading things off for us here.
So looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard.
And that'll be a ground ball into right field for a leadoff base hit. That is exactly what we needed, exactly what the doctor ordered here to start off the 8th. Now Randall Grichuk up.
Stepping up now, Randall Grichuk. No hits in 3
And the
tries
1-1
so
pitch
far.
to him.
Once.
He
Now
tried drag
here,
bunting it, but it goes foul. 1-2. Smart idea if he gets that down the third base line. That'll definitely advance the runner. And depends on how well it was bunted. He didn't catch that. No, there's no way that he trapped it. What? No.
The shortstop.
There's no way he caught this. Grichuk, this ball was absolutely just mad. Oh my. How? 2-2 count, Freddie Galvis up. And what was looking to maybe be a good inning after a great hit, we just lost, 2 away.
6 hits. No errors in the game for Toronto.
We're a grand slam down. I don't see that happening.
And
What? Okay, no, you actually saw that. You saw how bad of a call that was. That's not even me being mad. Well, I mean, obviously I'm mad because you saw how far off that was. How far off that pitch was from being a strike. That was a good take from Freddie Galvis, and the umpire decided that he just wants this game to be over because he just wants his paycheck. That's what every person from this city that umpires a game in this why is that a ball but one that's further off is not? Everybody who umpires a game in this stadium, that's exactly what they think. And you know what? It's probably Ron Kupla behind the plate. Definitely, it's Ron Kupla behind the plate.
Now batting, catcher.
It's either Ron Kupla or Angel Hernandez, or a mix of both. Angel Hernandez is at first, and Ron Kupla is behind the plate.
What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
And Giles, who's been our best pitcher this year, really struggling in this one. That ball hit into right field. It will not score a run. Luckily.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Tim Anderson up now, 2-1. How? So, a pitch that was right here was a strike, but a pitch right there isn't? Okay, at least we get that call called.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks
Okay, that was a really bad pitch.
Play situation, he gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Full count.
And it's fouled away.
Fouled off. Giles, I'm just hoping he can get through this inning, because there probably won't be a bottom of the ninth. Swung on and missed. Let's go. It probably won't be a bottom of the ninth. We're probably going to be 21 and 21.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Giles, all of the balls he has thrown this inning have been just off, like questionable. Kevin Pillar there, no run score. So Baruchi is in line for the loss if we cannot get at least 4 home in the top of the 9th. Leading things off for us is Brandon Drury, a swing and a miss, 1-2. It is Kelvin Herrera on the mound for the Sox. And that ball hit pretty well by Drury, but it'll be caught in center for out number 1. Now a 2 for 3 in the game. Devin Travis steps in. Having a good game. The rest of his team, not really. And then a 2 for 4 I'll still take. I'll take that any day.
Travis is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Alright, well, 2 away, a full count on Kevin Pillar. 0 for 4 in the game, and the pitch from Kelvin Herrera. In there, strike 3, White Sox win. They had some really good pitching. Your player of the game is Yonder Alonso. He went 2 for 4 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. The winning pitcher is Carson Fulmer. He pitched 5 innings. He'll had 4 hits on 3 strikeouts, 2 earned runs, and 2 walks in the loss. We'll go to Ryan Barucki. He went 7 innings, gave up 9 hits, 2 strikeouts, 6 earned runs, and 1 walk. That will wrap up this episode of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB The Show 19. I hope you enjoyed.